Tell you what, everyone's very excited about the new He-Man film coming out. I am even a little bit, even though Jared Leto's in it. You know, that couldn't dampen the good times. But this arrived from friend of the show Tom, who sent a few things in the past. The Powers of Grayskull, Great Black Wizard. I have no idea about Powers of Grayskull. To me, in my mind, it's always been sort of false He-Man, you know. But this is a really cool design, and I was really pleased when it arrived. And then I got to thinking, Gavin, don't you also have other He-Man crap to look at? Yes, I do. And it all turns out to be Snake Men. We've got Necro Conda. We've got Origins Vypor. And Turtles of Grayskull Rattlor. We're going to look at it all. And a lot more. And I do mean that because we've got some other cool shit that Tom sent. Look at this little gunny sack. Now I have the power. Huh. It's Masters of the Universe Revelation sack, which seems to have Skelly God or whatever his name was on the bag itself. Very cool. And quite a few cool items inside. Let's have a look at those individually. Number one, this little dude. Just a little moss man. I can't remember who plays it. It's like a play school style thing. Does it say? No, it does not. It does say made in China in 2019 by Mattel. Oh, there we go. Little People. This is part of the Little People line. That's cute, isn't it? A little moss man. I like it. What's next? A little faker. Look at that cute little faker. His little chubby sword. Excellent. He's got that face that just screams, I am a automaton replica of the most powerful man in the universe. This is exciting. A little power sword keychain. That will be going on my keys. Ready to turn me into a muscle-bound buffoon at the drop of a hat. And if I'm ever getting mugged, I can just give them one of those. These are weird. Little Masters of the Universe Revelations. They're like little stickers. Little post-its, maybe? We've got He-Man, Man-at-Arms, Skeletor, and Beast-Man. Yeah. I could write like a tiny little note to myself. Stop buying toys. A Skeletor patch, which my wife Lindsay immediately said, that's mine. So that'll be going to her. Same deal with this little Skeletor pin badge. She's an evil woman, ultimately. And this very funny, placid Prince Adam badge, which I will be having for my jacket. And last but certainly not least, this very odd thing. Both of us, when I was taking the stuff out of the bag, both me and Lindsay went, ooh, is that? Yes, it is. It's a Masters of the Universe Revelations tape measure, which goes to almost the exact height of my wife. Which I will not be revealing, but it's not that much. Little retractable button. You can... Whoa, excellent. This is one of the best things I've ever seen. So as I say, Tom sent this on to us. The Great Black Wizard from the Powers of Grayskull line. Look at the back of that. Exceptionally metal. And there's always so much going on in these things. I'm assuming this is the Great Black Wizard here. It's not always serving me to make assumptions. Sort of a techno-organic Skeletor wizard dude. This sort of mandrill looking dude. That's exciting as well. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. I'm into this, maybe. Club Grayskull, though. I mean, geez, oh. Let's get them opened. You got to give them credit for that typography and the skill. Look at this, got like an embossed feeling to it. I like that. Oh, inside we have this. Oh my goodness, what is this? Some sort of techno-organic sewer cover? I don't know. I'm sure this all means... I'm quite the He-Man head. I've got quite a lot of He-Man knowledge. I don't know what any of this means. Again, Powers of Grayskull always kind of eluded me. What is in here? It'd be good if there was nothing in here. That'd be funny. But there is something. Oh, it's weapons. So we have this cool Skeletor's chest plate motif sword. And this, I don't know, blow bubbles. We can blow bubbles with this, maybe? But yeah, they're cool. A little staff and sword. Put the old wizard to the side for now because we have this little comic book included, Symmetry of Darkness. So if I don't know much about the Great Black Wizard, we're about to find out, hopefully, with luck. Oh my god, there's text on these. I'm not used to that. Usually the European ones are void of text. Nice. I mean, I'm not going to go through it on the video, that would be insane. There's Hero. I could never get into the Hero idea. Not for me. But still, hey, cool designs are cool designs. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. Oh my goodness, look at this. Quite graphic, isn't it? That's a bit much, isn't it? For kids? There's Great Black Wizard. Let's pop him out of this plastic prison, shall we? This feels great. This is heavy. This feels premium, this one. Like, you know the Origins figures? I like the Origins figures a lot, but sometimes they had that kind of light, cheap feeling to them. This doesn't. This feels great. How thick this cape is. You could fry an egg on this thing. Whoa, let's... Oh, well, look, I popped the head off immediately. But I think it's important that we take off that cape just to have a look at the figure on its own merits. Yeah, man, look at him. Look at him go. But yeah, he's got like, let's check out those. These big techno-organic thighs. What's his story? I like his Crocs. They're good. What's under here? It's alright. Just some teal pants. But yeah, I like it. I dig it. You can take the helmet off. Yeah. That's good. He's got these little kind of blue highlights on his eyes. Yeah, I'm into this. And that chest, like that chest design. I mean, it's busy. Yeah, I do like it. Is this removable? Can we take this off? We can take the lot off him, man. Let's get the head off. Yeah, look at that. Been working out. It just goes to show you can be the Great Black Wizard, but there's always time to hit the gym. I should really follow that advice. Let's get this, in fact, let's get him back on. Let's get all this back on him. We'll get the cape back on. Look at this nice fur motif that's going around it as well. This is really good. Like, this is a real, like, step up from what even we had a couple of years ago. The helmet has this little thing so you can, like, carry him around. Put me down, you furry fool. That's good. That must be a pain in the arse when you're, like, getting on the bus and stuff. But yeah, this is very, very cool. I like Great Black Wizard. Let's try him out with some of the weapons. This is a really slick design as well. Like, it is very busy. I think a lot of the more successful He-Man designs tend to be simple, but this is very ornate. But I like that. It's got a kind of New Adventures of He-Man, Skeletor, sort of techno-organic feel to it, but it still has that barbarian sort of fantasy look as well. Yeah, it's a nice jump between both worlds. I dig this a lot. Thank you so much, Tom. I still don't know why this came in such a big box, though. Like, the two weapons came in this giant fucking box. Like, this is, like, it's the size of... Maybe this is to keep him in a sarcophagus or something. There's no way to find out. There's no way to find out more about this character. Anyway, thank you again, Tom. Of course, this is still sort of part of the Origins line. People might be wondering about the scale. He scales to, I'd say, about double the height of a Schleich Ice Tiger. So hopefully that clears that up. Well, I hope you like snakes, or snake men. I mean, I can get you not liking snakes, but snake men? Honestly, if you don't like snake men, there's something wrong with you. I'd say that there's maybe even some bias in there that you have to examine for yourself. Anyway, there's Big Vypor himself. Like this dude. Wonder what's going on here. Yeah, this is how they're going to get me. All these weirdo little dudes, all these little creeps, like this guy. What's his deal? I like Vypor. Let's get into it. Immediately, we're hit with a little comic. Always good. That's not true, they're not always good. Vypor is immediately very, very cool. I'm a big fan already. I bought this on a whim, and yeah, I'm glad I did. Let's see what's under the old... Just some black pants, just some regulation black pants. Yeah, love the look, love the design. That gold armour with the real metal chains. Very cool. I don't know if this comes off. I think it might be on him for good. Oh no, I've got little things here. We can take this off. But we'll leave it on for now. That head sculpt is great. Look at that. Unbelievably detailed. Yeah, like all the little armour motifs. He's of course got baddie feet. Nice texture on things like this. Yeah, this is again. I'm always impressed by the quality of this stuff. Look at his abs, for example. He's got abs to beat the band. The head's on a rocker, on a little ball joint. Oh God. Excellent. And he's of course got his little bone staff. And there he is. Chips for dinner. What a great guy. Old Necro Conda was another one that I was quite excited for. I love a glow-in-the-dark thing. And Necro Conda seems to glow in the dark. So let's have a look and see if that's one true. Look at that artwork, man. They really are knocking it out the park. Apart from, you know, making sure that we can't actually buy these toys without a subscription. Or if you're in the UK, for less than like fucking 20 quid to ship them. Loving the commitment to craft at the very least. Let's get Necro Conda open. You giving us some instructions right off the bat? Okay, so we've got legs. The lad has legs, but he also has a snake tail. That's exciting. At first I was like, oh great, look, there's a comic book. But no, it's just a card that says Necro Conda on the other side. It's like, right, cool man, listen, we've got these comics that are going to tell us a bit more about the characters. And oh, see, this is the one, like I was talking about. A lot of the European ones, they have the text taken out. Now, fair enough, they should still be able to tell a story without the text. I don't think they're always successful in that, but the artwork's always nice enough, and you get a bit of a flavour for what the characters are about. No need. With Necro Conda, all you need is this. I mean, admittedly, bitching artwork, and then Necro Conda on the other side. Cool. Great intro to the character, everyone. Especially, that's not an established He-Man character. Give us something a bit more than just Necro Conda. You try to build some intrigue here, Mattel? That is one big turd. They should just do a fun brown version. But that's heavy, like, and very articulated. That's at 1, 2, 3, 4 joints on it. Anyway, we'll look at that in a sec. I'm going to do that every time I look at these toys. I love them. Again, you forget sometimes, because I get so caught up in Transformers, I forget how much I love He-Man stuff. Even the less established characters or new characters reused from various places. I always just love them. They're great. All this glow-in-the-dark looking armour. What's he got on going on under here? Just some pants. Fair dues. Just look at that armour. That armour is impeccable. I can't remember. I think it's been used somewhere before, maybe. But yeah, I've got these tabs in at the side. Again, I'm always reticent to not... I don't want to take these off because it's always a pain to get them back in just to see the fact that he's got the same body underneath as all the other He-Man toys. But yeah, there's all this like kind of printed detail all over him. We've got this sort of gauntlet as well. Yeah, it's very cool. My favourite thing, of course, is... Well, I mean, look at the back of it. It's very Thulsa Doom. Immediately, we get this cloth cape that goes all the way up to a hood. Yeah, exceptionally Thulsa Doom at that point, if you know your scripture. Take that off. Again, not unlike Vypor, we don't have like an articulated mouth or anything like that, but it's still pretty cool, like in that regard. I'd take the hood maybe over the mouth. I'd take a hood over the mouth. Anyway, we've got this thing here. We've got little accessories. Let's plug these in. There we go. That's the stuff, isn't it? That's very, very cool. We also get a sword. He can hold that. That's just a cool guy right there. We also get this sort of scimitar thing. Hooah. And a dagger. Yeah, Necro Conda's cool. Into this. But let's see how they fare with half of their body as a snake. Ugh. That's rubbish. I don't like that. That's crap. But, you know, differences. Everyone's got a difference of opinion about these things. Yeah, I don't like this. I like my snake men to have legs. Not snake bodies. Maybe that makes me some kind of bigot. I'll give one thing to the MOTU line from the 80s that this line doesn't seem to have. These are an absolute bastard to get to stand up. Like, it takes a long time to get these guys into a position where they stand up on their own, especially on this thing, which I don't think's adding much to the video, but I bought the thing, so I'm going to use it anyway. Yeah, I like these guys. These are a good inclusion to the old snake men. By inclusion, of course, I mean addition. Finally, on this show where we're celebrating Sharpunch, it's Turtles of Grayskull Rattlor. I was quite excited by the prospect of this. I wasn't a big guy for Turtles of Grayskull, the whole mix of Ninja Turtles and He-Man, but the design was cool enough that made me, oh, that's quite nice. Reptile Wars, you get Donatello or Raphael, Mechanic. Rattlor was the only one that really stood out to me, but because look at the colours. Let's give Rattlor his due, actually. Mutated snake men creature. Right. Think we'll learn something more about him. We get a Turtles of Grayskull Reptile Wars Part 1, Snake in the Shadows. See, we can get in on the ground floor here, folks, and learn a bit about what makes this whole universe tick. Ah, yeah, cool. Cheers, man. Right, let's get the toy open. There is immediately so much to love on Turtles of Grayskull Rattlor. Rattlor? Am I getting that right? Yeah, it's still Rattlor. Well, I don't know why I forgot that, because if you shake him, he rattles. Isn't that great? A lot to love here. A lot of stuff is very, of course, reminiscent of Rattlor themselves. They have this very cool, like, the kind of standard Rattlor body here with the Snake Men belt. But then they have this translucent blue plastic on the legs, and then the translucent blue, pink on the hands and the feet. It's got this kind of chicken foot motif going on. Very cool, very odd, and that armour going around as well. So I'm guessing the idea is that these Rattlor has been mutated along with, I don't know, something? I don't know, he's just, or was he a dude who has been in turn turned into a mutant? I don't know the lore. We haven't read the comic yet. Anyway, we've got these things like, we've got these little guys here. They come off and on as little armour. And yeah, check that out. Can we take this off? The thing that I really like about this is that the back part has, he's got this little hood, which is actually Rattlor's entire head, and he's sort of spewing up this pink mutated version of Rattlor's head, a sort of mutant version. Very disgusting, very cool. The arm things like to fall off quite a lot, as does the head if you try and move it a little. Yeah, that seems to all come off. Again, we're not doing that, because we all know what Rattlor's body looks like. The other cool thing that this comes with is, if we take the head off, luckily that's easy enough. You also get these little extensions, so we can plug these in. Let's plug these in and have the best time. Again, this feels wrong, you know, but it has to be done. Isn't that great? I'm getting rid of these things. They like to fall off way too easily. Yeah, look at that big Rattlor spewing his own, I don't know, mutagen skeleton. Incredible. Obviously this is articulated through these different ball joints. The mouth opens. Rah! I adore this. This is very, very cool. Very disgusting. Exactly what I want out of my He-Man Snake Men, at the very least. I like his big wide pose. Yeah. Give me Turtles of Grayskull, Rattlor, the mutated Snake Man creature, any day of the week. I just realised that I haven't shown off the glow-in-the-dark feature on this, and I don't exactly know how I can. I know you're saying just turn the lights off. It's not that simple, okay? But I'll try it. You can kind of tell. You can kind of tell. Don't act like you can't kind of tell that some of this will glow in the dark. Take my word for it. You know? Take a leap of faith now and again. Did I turn off the big light? Let me turn off this big light. See, now you can barely see anything. You see where your curiosity has led you? The Snake Men are cool. Why? Because ultimately, folks, they get results. But I will also say that Great Black Wizard is the star of the show. Very, very nice. It has a real, you know, like those William Stout figures, the ones that came out a while back? It feels a bit like that. It's very sturdy, and I like that a lot. This guy will be going on the shelf. These guys, you three, you'll be going in the Snake Men tub until I'm ready for you.